Hot, 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 hot.
Live from Gabe's basement, it's Up at 9 with Item 9. Please welcome your hosts. What's going on, folks? What's going on? It's good to be here with y'all. You two, young blood. We got Spenny on the pod today. I'm your host, Gabe Lashley.
Youngest blood.
Join with me as always, Carter Ridge on the Item 9 couch. Yeah, it's good to be back with y'all. It's been a while. We didn't do a show last week. But we did stream some Assassin's Creed 3, you know. So I guess that's good. But yeah, I mean, I guess that means we gotta go into a little bit of what we've been playing. Well, WWP. Get into that.
You can join us too, Spenny.
Yeah, Spenny, join on in.
You want to go first? What have you been playing?
I'll go first. I've just been playing UFC 4, bro. That's what I've been into. I know you guys don't fuck with
I said UFC 4. I don't even know. When did that even come out? Is that new or
I
old?
think that came out like 2 years ago.
Oh, okay.
It's
You
fun,
don't-
bro. It's just,
You don't play WWE?
just the arcade games are fun, bro. It's nothing too serious. You know. What have you guys been playing?
I got
Multiverses.
I got on here some AC3, just like a little bit of the stream stuff that I pulled up from last week. But yeah, man, we were celebrating the 15th anniversary of Assassin's Creed by playing my favorite one in the title in the franchise. I wouldn't say it's my number one favorite, but it's close. It's close up there. I really do like Assassin's Creed 3.
What's number 1, 2?
It's got to be 2.
Yeah.
It's got to be 2. Man.
Nothing beats 2.
But no, this game's it was very nostalgic for me. I mean, going back into the Assassin's Creed franchise, especially some of the older titles,
You like the...
I do appreciate kind of them switching up the genre a bit and kind of going over the whole combat system. I do how it's more like RPG focused in the newer titles. At first, I did think it was like a little bit cumbersome. At first, I thought it was a lot of new game mechanics that maybe I wasn't going to be comfortable with. But looking back on in a retrospective of these older titles, I'm kind of glad that the franchise has gotten a chance to sort of evolve and kind of not go stagnant by just kind of producing the same thing every year. So I think that was really kind of made me appreciate more Valhalla and even Odyssey. I still have yet to play Origins. Origins I did not play. I know it's on Games Pass right now because of like the Ubisoft Plus things so I might pick it up. But honestly, I really did enjoy this game. I still went back and played more of it, even though I think our anniversary stream thing, I don't think we're going to be doing anymore. I think our the dates are up for that. So I think it was like I can't remember. It was like the August 10th to the 14th, I think they had. But yeah, I got a little bit deeper into it. I started getting to the parts with Connor later on in the game. And I mean, there's some things that I have really noticed about the game that aged. Like, there's kind of like a distance fog over, like, even just, I don't know if you guys can see it right now. There's like a distance fog in this game. And this is the remastered version too. But again, this game's coming up on a decade in this October actually, which is pretty crazy.
A decade?
Yeah. October 30th, 2012.
I was gonna say, would you say you like this one better story wise than 2 or no?
What, and then that brings me to another thing that I was going to say. Although I do appreciate some of the RPG elements that they have incorporated in the newer titles. I still think they had a stronger story to tell here with them focusing on Desmond Miles outside of the Animus and kind of his story as well, and how he fits into the whole bigger picture of like the Templars versus the Assassins. But sorry, what did you say again? But the story.
Did you like this one's story better than 2 or no?
I liked this. Oh
like
man,
just story.
I liked the setting because it was like I was like studying this stuff in school, like right when this game came out. So like I was like really fascinated in like the revolutionary time period and stuff like that. But again, like the setting of 2 is just so it's so perfect. Like
yes or no?
Florence, Italy. Do I like the story? I like the story of 2, definitely.
Oh, I thought you liked this one better story wise.
I like the setting of this one.
Oh, just setting. Not
I like
story?
the setting of this one very much. But like the story again, like Ezio's trilogy and his storytelling is it's definitely the most time we've spent with any protagonist in the series. So I think that's definitely one of the stronger stories that's been told in the AC franchise. But I'm really excited to see what they've got cooking up for this game. I'm hoping that we see some new stuff coming out of Assassin's Creed soon. I'd like to see what they're doing with the new title. We know they're working on something that's possibly going to be like online again. So I don't know, man. And again, this game has like the ship combat that Black Flag kind of like leveraged on, and kind of made it a little bit better. But yeah, man. I mean, that's pretty much all I was playing. I mean, I know we played a little bit more multiverses.
All 3 of us have been dabbing in the multiverses.
Exactly. So
good stuff.
Yeah, the new battle pass just dropped for that today. So that's pretty cool.
Rick and Morty. I mean, Morty next week.
Yeah.
A week and a day.
And then and some leaked promotional stuff, but that's now been made official.
What?
They've got Black Adam and the dude from Gremlins coming.
It was made official?
Yeah, it's on the. But how long ago did I not call that before anything? Like I was
Gremlins
just like,
is coming? Who?
Yeah, like the little fucking
the bad guy or the good
the bad guy.
No way!
Yeah.
What? Yo, that's crazy.
Yeah, Carter bases his whole personality on Stripe. What's his name?
I think it's Stripes.
Stripes, yeah. Yeah, little gremlin.
Oh, shout out Cruise Control, subscribing through.
Yeah, that's J-Halls, bro.
Oh, it is J-Halls?
Boom, shout out John.
Shout out J-Halls either way.
Thanks for subbing. OG day 1 homie from Item 9. So we appreciate that. Appreciate you coming out.
Had a bunch of news in here for Wes too. I was
Yeah.
hoping Wes would be in here.
But we don't. But I guess we could start with some weird news that I think is, I don't know if you guys are excited about this, but according to the Hollywood Reporter, a Pacman live action movie is in development. And the project's going to be based on an original idea from Chuck Williams. And I guess this is the guy behind what? Sonic the Hedgehog. So that's pretty neat.
It's a slow week, so I just thought I'd throw that in.
Yeah, I mean, is this going to be animated?
No, it's live action.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I just read the title of that.
Yeah.
Sorry. That's weird.
I know, right?
How's that work?
That's what I'm saying. Hey, what?
So you're wearing a fat suit the whole time?
Yeah, facts. Are they just gonna make Pac-Man a guy? He's just a yellow guy. He's like, yeah, I'm Pac. He's just like eats all these fruits in the ghost chaser. I don't know.
Inky, what's it? Inky, Blinky. What's the other one? Inky, Blinky. Is the other one Stinky?
Pinky?
Oh yeah, Inky, Blinky, Pinky, and Clyde. Those are the fucking ghosts.
And Clyde.
Yeah, one of the names Clyde. I don't know, man. I mean,
the guy that did Sonic. Kids are loving the Sonic movie.
I have yet to watch Sonic, but
I haven't watched it. But
yeah,
all the kids are always talking about Sonic from like
that's not a live
all
action
ages.
one,
yeah,
though.
the first one I've seen.
Yeah, bro, they love that live action one, bro.
The first one I've seen in passing. The second one I've seen clips of it, and it looks really good. But other than that, I mean, man,
Could be a hit
could
for
be
the
a
kids. Probably going to be a miss, but
right?
Sounds weird.
Does sound weird. Sounds weird as hell.
where you going?
I mean, and then in other news, guys,
Sony is no longer shipping PlayStation 4s.
yep, that's right.
After selling a total of 117 million as of March 2022. Oh, I should have pulled up the other numbers. There was other numbers comparing it to like how much other consoles sold, and there's only like 3 things higher than it. It's like the PlayStation 2.
The PlayStation
think,
2 is
like,
like number one.
Yeah, that's
The
like
Wii is up there too. It's got to.
But apparently,
The DS also.
no, apparently the Switch is gonna outsell the PS4 this year, and then might even fucking outsell the PS2 if they keep it up. I
don't think that's possible. And the main reason behind that, it was because like when the PlayStation 2 came out, it was like fucking same times when like the DVD players were like coming out, and it was just like, okay, you can buy this PlayStation 2 for like $600, or you can like that, which plays games and DVDs, or you can also just buy this DVD player for $600 that just does DVDs. So I think that was like again one of the main selling points of the PlayStation 2 back in the day, which why I don't think it's gonna be beaten anytime soon.
Yeah.
Especially with like home consoles at that point. But yeah, I mean, it is cool to see. And also, I don't know, this kind of came up last week, which was crazy. Xbox confirmed that Sony pays developers blocking fees.
Confirmed? I thought
it was confirmed. Yeah, this was confirmed by Xbox, yeah. They said that Xbox pays developers blocking fees to not have their games on Games Pass. How you guys feeling about that? Spenny, how you feel about that?
I don't know. It's pretty snake. I don't like that.
I think it is pretty snake.
That's pretty crazy.
I mean, at the end of the day, I think it just goes to show that there's still console wars going on. As much as you guys think there aren't console wars going, it's still happening behind the scenes. And also too, I mean, there was like the I think it was like Sony Brazil or something like that. They were saying that they were scared of the Activision purchase by Microsoft because they were afraid that Call of Duty dictates heavily which console people prefer to game on, and actually, like, I don't know. I just don't think. And then Activision or Microsoft later came out and said, like, we have no intention of just making Call of Duty a Xbox exclusive. Yeah. And again, that makes sense because it's they own the IP and the franchise now. They're trying to make as much money as possible by getting this game on as many platforms and consoles as they can. I think really like that's just. It's in the best interest of the gamers and the players to have them on multiple platforms. So they've said that they have no intention of doing that.
Especially multiplayer games like that.
Yeah, exactly. And especially with the crossplay opening up now, it's pretty sweet. But you know what isn't sweet? Video game delays, guys. Not good. It's not good. And we've got a lot. We've got a lot of them happening. Which one do you want to start with, man?
I'll do Hogwarts.
You want to do Hogwarts? All right. Well, guys.
Midnight.
Let them know.
Well, what developer is it again?
It's Avalanche something.
Avalanche has let us know that Hogwarts Legacy will launch on February 10th, 2023. Originally planned for 2022. No date, just 2022. But they're excited to bring us, excited for us to play, but they need a little more time to deliver the best possible gaming experience. And honestly, I kind of saw it coming because this game is pretty ambitious. Like, from what we've seen, it's like they made like their own Hogwarts, like all like flying around and everything, all the classes,
and it's not just
everything.
Hogwarts as well too.
Yeah.
Like, there's still areas outside, which is pretty cool. I do enjoy that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
It's
I remember
really ambitious.
I remember you were saying too. There was a lot of internal stuff that was happening with like the developers, or kind of like a few right wing,
right
folks
wing,
there.
homophobic stuff.
That's not good.
Why?
Transphobic.
Why?
I don't know, man. I just don't think there's a proper vetting process when they hire these folks. I'm still excited for the game though. It was supposed to come out holiday this year. And the holiday's looking pretty crammed. You know, we got God of War. What else do we have?
Isn't that Dead Space game coming out?
Dead Space.
Protocol.
Callisto Protocol's coming out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what else. I can't remember.
It's not called. Is there?
There's Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2, but not MW2. It's Modern Warfare 2, but it's not MW2.
I know, it's
so
the
reboot.
It's just like, how do we confuse?
It's Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 2. I don't know how they get away with that. But I mean, I'm hoping they really take some time to work on Hogwarts Legacy, because I think it is pretty ambitious. I think they're trying to make this probably the go-to Harry Potter game, because we haven't really had many good ones. And I was a huge fan of the PlayStation Home. They had like a little Hogwarts thing, and it was pretty in depth. I mean, you could there was like a whole playable area like on the train. You could take the train to the school. It was crazy, man. Like, I don't know if you ever saw it. Like, there was
a lot of stuff on PlayStation Home. I don't think I saw Harry Potter.
They would there was like a whole sorting hat thing, and like you could go into the different, like they'd give you like the different house drip. I think there was a Diagon Alley you could go to as well. It was pretty intuitive. Cool. Like, I might bring it up after this just to relook at it. And then another delay that we've been hit with is Marvel's A Midnight Sun. Yep, that's right. We are not getting a XCOM Marvel game. When was this supposed to come out? Do you know? I'm clicking on this, but this is not the right. This isn't the right thing, is it? Oh wait, where is it? Oh, 2K, right?
Yeah.
Where is this shit? 2K. No, where? I don't know what this is.
Search. Just put find on page.
I don't even know how to do that. I mean, to be honest, I'm not incredibly
second delay. I thought it was delayed already.
Yes, it was originally delayed. But it says the launch window it's not even an official date, but the launch window is going to be sometime within the 2023 fiscal year. So it means it might be released before March 31st. At least on consoles, because I heard that it's going to be a staggered release.
So it was originally supposed to be March of this year, and then it got pushed to October, and then now they're pushing it to 2023.
Yeah, and with that staggered release, that means it's going to be on Windows, Xbox Series X and S, PlayStation 5, and then the PS4, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch versions will be released at a later date.
I kind of like that. I like that they're giving the new gen first.
Oh yeah,
and then the old gen's gotta wait.
Exactly. And then the original delay pushed it back to October because it was originally supposed to be released in 2022. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about this. I think Are
you gonna play it?
I don't think so. I mean, if they release this as a free to play mobile game, very much so. I could have been intrigued in playing this, and I would.
Isn't that other Marvel one you played similar to XCOM?
No, that's like a full like a 3D. No. You're talking about Ultimate Alliance.
Yeah,
the one that I play on Switch. Yeah, I don't really. It's okay.
You couldn't see yourself playing this on Switch sometimes on the go, no?
I don't like the turn-based kind of kind of.
But if they switch it up, like some Someone else searching it up? What's it called? Oh, never mind. It was Final Fantasy that was on turn based.
Oh yeah, man, yeah. I was playing
of.
that for a bit and then I fell off. Yeah, so it's gonna be pretty cool. The strategy game is gonna pull together a bunch of superheroes, and then you're gonna see some of the Avengers. I mean, confirmed. I think we've seen like Iron Man, Doctor Strange. I think Blade. I think there was like a new
Ghost
character
Rider.
they announced too. I don't know who this lady is right here. Don't know who she is.
Some katanas or something on her back.
I have no idea. But yeah, I think this could be pretty cool. Iron Man's in there too. Ghost Rider. Shit.
Wolverine.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Might not be for me, but we'll see. We'll see. Moving on though. I don't know if you've seen this. What the hell is Kirby's Dream Buffet?
Just came out.
Yeah? We got the trailer here for you.
Get rolling.
It's
Eating.
like a 4-player co-op.
Oh, is this like a party game?
Yeah.
Kirby's Dream
Ah.
Buffet.
And I'm like, how much is it though? I haven't checked the price
One day,
yet, but
the
Yeah.
Dream Fork suddenly
There was a
shrinks
Rabbids
Kirby.
game that just recently came
To
out. That's a
enjoy
party
this
game that
world
looks
of
really
sweets
fun.
to the
And,
fullest, Kirby
I
gets
didn't hear
rolling
much
into
about
the
it.
competition.
This
Up to 4 players can play together.
Yeah.
Eat the most strawberries across 3 game types and aim to become
I
the
mean, I
biggest
honestly
Kirby.
think that when I see this, it reminds me of Fall Guys. And all I'm thinking is like how much they've slept
The
on
first
by
game
not making that
type is
game like
race.
this couch co-op title.
Eat
Guys,
strawberries
Fall Guys?
scattered
Yeah.
throughout the stage,
Yeah.
and Kirby will grow. The bigger your Kirby is, the more strength you'll have.
Okay.
The key to tasting victory? Copy
yeah,
food
you gotta be a
abilities.
fat Kirby, and then sometimes you can get
Eating
like
these
different
will give Kirby
food
palatable
abilities.
powers. Sweep
Ah.
up oodles
Yeah.
of strawberries.
You big Kirby guy, Spenny?
Nah, I never
Or
really played
easily
Kirby.
slip through walls with jelly. Use them at the
I
right
played
time
a
to
few
bring the competition.
Kirby titles in my day.
Yeah, but
Nightmare and Dreamworld.
And you'll
or
have a
Dreamland,
bounce of
Nightmare and Dreamland on the
strawberries
Game Boy.
all yourself. The second game type
I got
is
that.
minigame.
Yeah, that one's actually
I
pretty
played-
good.
Many
I
strawberries
fuck
as
with
you
Kirby's
can
Yarn
before
World
time
or
is up.
whatever.
Oh,
The
Kirby's
strawberries
Epic
might
Yarn.
fall from above.
Yeah, that was a
Yeah.
good one.
Or
Did you
they
play
can
Yoshi's
in
Epic Yarn?
boxes. Who
don't
knows
think
where
so.
they'll
I
appear?
played that one on D.
Yeah.
Try to get
Oh,
as
okay, on
many
DS,
as you
yeah. I
Yeah.
played that one too, yeah.
This one was,
What about the Kirby Air Riders? Did you ever play that on GameCube when they were all
No.
riding on the giant stars?
What?
You don't remember that one?
No.
Holy! I gotta bring it up just for nostalgia purposes. Kirby Air Ride, bro. Wendy's had the fucking toy collab, bro. Kirby, and I gotta bring up the Wendy's fucking toy collab, bro.
Earn different rewards
I
based
gotta
on
see
the number of
that.
strawberries.
Can we find pictures of that?
Costumes can change Kirby's appearance.
Yup,
You can also select
yup,
strawberries
right here,
to
bro.
play your preferred
Yup.
Kirby.
Yeah, Kirby's Air Ride was insane.
Gave
man.
you a board
Collect
game?
character trees.
Yeah, dude, they got like
Featuring
toys and
characters from
shit.
across the
Bet
Kirby
this is on
series.
eBay. You
Use
can
them
buy
as
this
a
It
stuff.
just
pedestal
looks
at
like
the
a board
starting
game.
line.
No, there was like this. It came with this stuff in here. I don't know what this was, but there was this
More
toy.
stages can be played,
He's
depending
riding on the
how many
thing.
strawberries you have overall.
I don't know. Yeah, but Kirby's Air Ride was
Pass the
crazy
Joy-Con
too. I can't believe you guys
controller
didn't
to a
play
friend
that.
for 2-player local co-op.
Nate, back at you.
Yeah,
Play
thanks.
local
That was the show. I
rides
remember.
in
You
a
remember the show?
4-player gourmet
No. You
You
festival.
remember the show on
What, Kirby show?
WB Kids?
Oh, yeah.
Matches online.
What, it's Nate back at you? What do you mean?
Yeah,
Around
Kirby
the
right back
world.
at you. Online play, huh?
A
Yeah, it's got online
smorgasbord
coach
of
co-op.
Sweetness awaits. Which Kirby will take the cake?
Online
Kirby's Dream Buffet.
play.
Available
That
August
game just made me
17th,
hungry
only
more than
on
anything.
Yeah, August 17th. It comes out in 2 days.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm. That's pretty neat.
So go down a bit. Let me do this one.
You want to talk about Alone in the
Yeah.
Dark?
So I'll talk about this whole thing. So THQ Nordic had a showcase. I scrolled through some of the things. I don't know if you saw it. Nothing really popped up other than the Alone in the Dark remake. Never even heard of. I think I've heard of the original, but I never
Yeah, I
got
think
into it.
It's based off of H.P. Lovecraft.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. If you look-
It's really old, isn't it?
yeah,
Like
it's really
PS1?
old. Yeah.
Yeah. So they revealed it, developed by Pieces Interactive, and it's being described as a reimagining of the classic. It is going to be a return to Ducito Manor and the reimagining of Alone in the Dark, a love letter to 90s cult classic horror games. Pull up the trailer for the people.
Is this the official one?
I think, yeah, official reveal.
Is that Sharko Copley? Okay.
Maddening or haunting images, guys. Be
Wait,
careful.
where is this trailer from? Oh, this is from just recently.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, this trailer looks pretty spooky.
Yeah, it's the one I
It's like
showed
set
the
in
other
like
day.
Louisiana,
Yeah.
something like that.
Real southern accents you hearing.
Southern accent.
Yeah, turn it up for spinning.
Have gone. Oh God, she knows.
Oh, what the hell? Why is this kid putting a news on?
Yeah, this is kind of
Yeah.
Oh, it's a fake news. It's not real news. This looks good, man.
Don't let him get inside, Compare.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm hyped for this.
Ducetto isn't cursed or blessed. It's a
Sound?
battleground.
Maybe
Getting
the
some
dark
like
man just
sunken
likes it
city vibes
himself.
off of this.
Have you ever talked to a doctor about your condition?
This is madness!
You're playing as multiple different characters. It looks like.
your knees, wear the mask, raise his name.
Oh, I see.
That game looks pretty good, actually.
Welcome to the madhouse.
This? I know, right?
Coming this year, though.
There was also, if you want to pull up that, there's also Destroy All Humans 2 Reprobed.
Yeah, they already announced that.
Oh, they did? Okay, so then there's just a new trailer. But at the end of the THQ Nordic Showcase,
That's
they
right.
said THQ has 43 games in development, thereof 26 still unannounced after this showcase. And then they went and scratched out the 26. And then it showed a South Park logo and Randy going, "Oh, it's coming."
Yep.
And then they put 25. So, fucking South Park game in the works, boys.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
I'm excited. You think they're gonna go turn based again? Kind of
I
like.
hope not.
I hope
but
there's something different.
I hope they're going completely different. I'd be okay if they. I kind of don't want it, but I'd be okay with it. But I really hope they go in a different direction, something completely new.
I feel like the 2D worked so well with like really honestly, when you played Stick of Truth with Fractured But Whole, it just honestly felt like you were playing
game.
an episode
Yeah, the
of
show.
South Park. So I mean, if they try to do something 3D, it's really gonna pull you out of that kind of immersive experience that you had walking around fucking South Park. But I don't know. Yeah, I'm down for a new. That's how. I mean, you and I are such fans of the brand. Like,
I'd be
we're
even
gonna
down
play
for
it
just like a
anyways.
Scott Pilgrim side scrolling
Yeah.
beat 'em up.
Oh yeah,
That would be
yeah,
crazy.
That could be cool too.
Like that would work perfectly with the
Yeah.
2D. Like, oh,
Yeah, I think no matter what they put out, I think it's gonna be funny. It's gonna capture the
Yeah.
essence of South Park. What about you, Spenny? You ever play Fractured But Whole or Stick of Truth?
Nah, I never played.
You should definitely pick
Really?
up Stick of Truth.
Yeah.
It's up there for one of my favorite turn-based RPGs of all time. Like it's such a funny,
the rating's just
creative
golden.
game. I think like even if you just remotely watch South Park in passing, you should just play it. I think it would be good. Yeah, and then moving on from that, I think that we got some
Got the final
fighting game stuff that Carter wanted to talk about. Shout out to Wes. I know he'll be watching this on the
hopefully.
on the VOD. He'll watch the VOD. But,
Yeah, hopefully Wes sees
this one's for you, Wes.
Some of this I don't even understand what I'm saying, but I see all this Evo news about all these fighting games. I seen Fatal Fury. I think, what was the other one? Blast Blue or something. I was like, I got to put this in for Wes. I know he's talked about both of those games. So a new Fatal Fury / Geru game has been greenlit. As for Kings of Fighter X5, so 15, it's getting a lot of fresh DLCs, including Sam's show and a completely new season of new characters. Crossplay is coming in 2023 as well, Wes. Look out. And Arc System Works CEO Minru Kiruka wants the company to be less passive about working with licensed IPs. Yeah, Gabe, you gotta scroll down a bit, by the way. We need to expand FGCs through IP. If we have an opportunity, we are actively pushing to collaborate with new IP owners. Arc System Works will continue to work with their own IPs as well. Also, Kaduku states that he is not only thinking about BlazBlue becoming part of the new generation of fighting games, but also that the IP could expand into different genres beyond fighting games.
Wow.
Don't even understand what some of that means, but
I'm not.
it's here for you, Wes.
Yeah.
Isn't there one more thing at the bottom or no?
Is there? No, I think we pretty much. The Embark thing.
Yeah.
Embark Studios.
Yeah, so Embark Studios, studio led by ex-DICE CEO Patrick Soderlund, will bring their team-based first-person shooter Project Discovery to the market before Arc Raiders, which was, I think it was supposed to come out this year, but it was delayed. That was that one.
That was
remember?
I really
From the-
yeah. There was like robots and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And you're running through like the desert. Yeah. I knew you were amped for that game, so that's why I put this in here. Yeah.
Oh man!
They said this other game is gonna come out before that.
You didn't tell me this was another delay. Oh. Oh man.
Yeah. I forgot to put that in the delay segment, but yeah.
Yeah, that sucks. That
New
sucks.
studio too, but so show them what they got. Grits.
Yeah, that's pretty sad, man. Yeah, but I think that wraps up the news portion of the game. I think it's time to talk about this, folks. So that's pretty cool. We're gonna talk about that. We got some big anniversaries that happened during the past week, and some stuff happening this week. But one that was really big that I think that was really cool. I think both of us were really excited for this one. Was PT. PT dropped 8 years ago at Gamescom. And I remember everybody was.
We can do a PT stream. I still have it on my PS3.
On your PS4? Oh, PS3. Yeah. And
isn't it PS3?
PS4.
Okay.
PS4. So yeah, I mean everybody was like super stoked for that. Nobody knew what it was until the first person beat it found out that it was a playable teaser for a new Silent Hills game that was going to be developed by Hideo Kojima and Guillermo del Toro. Obviously, we knew
starring Norman Reedus.
And of course, starring Norman Reedus. But we all knew that same year that Konami and Kojima would have their huge falling out. And, the game would be canceled and PT would be removed and pulled from the PlayStation Store, leaving us, a lot of us, wondering and hoping, would we ever get another Silent Hills game from Kojima? And the answer is no. We're not going to see a Silent Hills title from him anytime soon. We haven't seen a Silent Hills title in a long time, actually, but we know that they're working on some stuff with Bloober, which is cool. And also the producer of PT recently came out and had some words to say about what the experience was like. They're just using the name Pearl L, who was Konami's first-party lead at the time, took to Twitter to talk candidly and diplomatically about the time the free-to-play Silent Hill teaser was controversially pulled from the Sony store 8 years ago. And she said, fun fact, since I was the first-party lead at the time at Konami, I helped get this product set up on the storefronts, faked the publisher and everything. And then they were pretty much the one who had to call Sony and ask them to take it down and block re-downloads, which they said that was a super fun conversation. They said it was pretty awkward. They'd already gone through a lot to get it set up and a lot of operational exceptions. And then to add to the request to block the re-download, a lot of engineering workarounds. I think that's pretty sad. Reps from Sony were saying that Pearl was always having to stay late to work on the projects, and it was kind of result. It was solved in a day when Kojima expected it to be months. But that's too bad, man. Yeah, I mean, PT was pretty cool. It was definitely a unique kind of marketing or ad campaign for a title that I hadn't really seen in my lifetime yet. Of course, there's demos and stuff like that, but that was definitely an interesting time in video gaming history. What do you think about that, Carter? How did you really feel about when PT got canceled?
Yeah, I'm pretty bummed. But we've had some talks of hasn't I'm not tripping, right? Hasn't Kojima and Guillermo del Toro been talking recently? Or no?
Yeah, I think they are making a new horror game, and I think Margaret Qualley is supposed to be in it. I think that's what they leaked because they pulled that stuff down when somebody leaked it. So they sent. Yeah.
I'm happy that we're getting Kojima and Guillermo del Toro horror game. As long as I'm getting that, I think I'll be pretty happy. But we need some more good horror games, and that was like definitely the best horror game I've ever played. So I need some good horror, some good Japanese horror.
Yeah, speaking of good Japanese horror too, Dead Rising, which came out all the way back in 2006.
No way, that's for this week too?
Yeah, that is turning 16 years old.
2, you said?
Dead Rising 1.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, so I remember Frank West in the Willamette Mall. He was a journalist trying to get to the bottom of a huge zombie outbreak. And honestly, it really it put Capcom Vancouver on the map as a developer. It was and to this day, it's the Capcom's 6th most I think best-selling IP. So yeah, that was pretty interesting. I mean, the game is it's aged pretty well. I think it definitely encapsulates the Dawn of the Dead kind of vibe with you being trapped in the mall and whatnot. And personally, I'm a big fan of Dead Rising 2. You guys ever play Dead Rising 2? Never played Dead Rising 2? Oh,
I played them all, but I mostly played that.
You didn't play Dead Rising 3, though.
I mostly played that. What's that spin-off one?
Dead Rising 3 was on Xbox One.
No, the one that was on PlayStation. The only one I think that was on PlayStation.
Did you play the one on Wii, the Chop Till You Drop?
Played as Frank West. It was like a spin-off one. It was like 2.5 or something.
Dead Rising 2 Project West.
I think that was
where you have to go into the zombie facility undercover.
Yeah, and there was
or
no
something
timers
like
or anything.
Yeah, they actually got rid of the
timers
timers in that one. And then another game that is going through a milestone this year, which is pretty cool. Oh damn, I forgot which one it was. It was something else.
Remember her?
Sleeping Dogs, dude.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
Sleeping Dogs turns 10 years old, bro. One of the most underrated slept-on open world games of all time, I think, in my opinion. I played that game many times. It's got such an amazing story. Developed by Square Enix. The game was originally intended to be a next entry in the True Crime series, but after crazy rocky development, it was eventually taken over and finished off by Square Enix. And man, it was just a great atmosphere. It was such a different vibe for an open world game. We were so accustomed to being in Western cities and stuff like that, that to just be in Hong Kong and to have a really cool kind of almost like a John Woo stranglehold kind of vibe to things. It was awesome. I loved the melee combat and stuff like that, the environmental takedowns, all that stuff, man. But I think now, since the Square Enix decided to sell off a bunch of their gaming stuff now, that IP is still up for it's still available to be developed for at a new studio. So hopefully they come out with something soon for Sleeping Dogs, because truly underappreciated title, man.
Yeah, I honestly never even played it.
You never played it?
I think I played it, but I never owned it.
It was crazy, man. I remember when I bought it. I had it physically. Had it physically, and then I got the definitive edition too. I think I downloaded it. I don't know. I mean, I'd be down to replay it. absolutely.
I think it's on Games Pass. I think.
I don't think it is.
Or it's on the PlayStation. I swear I seen it on one of them.
It's not. I don't. Maybe it's on PlayStation.
I think it's on the extras. I swear.
Yeah. Which is definitely something I'd be interested in checking out. I think they definitely need to make another Sleeping Dogs title, or another true crime title at least. I think Microsoft has owns the rights to true crime. Yeah, folks, but that pretty much wraps it all up for us here in the Adam 9 Gaming Studio. Thank you very much for tuning in to Up at 9 with Adam 9. You can catch us here, Sundays, sometimes Mondays, for a little bit of late night gaming talk show. So thanks very much, Spenny, for being on the show. Give it up.
Shout out special
Give it up
guest.
for Spenny. Man of very few words, but it's always good to have him in the stew. So we got some cool stuff coming up. We'll be at Fan Expo, not this week. Next week we'll be there. If you're going to be there on Thursday, we're going to be doing a little panel on video game content creation. So come on down, check us out. 7 o'clock on Thursday. On Thursday, we're going to be down at Fan Expo doing a little informational panel, room 701A. So 7 o'clock, be there, be square. But until next time, folks, we will see you all later. And thank you for watching Up at 9 with Item 9
And Spenny.
and Spenny.